Hello, writers. Come write with me. My name is Michaela Greenwood. I create worlds for mind adventures. Welcome to my channel, Write with Michaela. I'm very excited to have you here on my channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so we can go on this journey together. Today is story time, or the day of our chapter exchange. You give me a chapter, I give you a chapter. If you're writing with me and you wish to exchange chapters, then send your chapter with written permission to writewithmichaela@gmail.com. I will post the email address at the end of the video and in the description below. Just press the more. I'm looking forward to reading your chapters. All chapters or writing prompts read on the channel, whether they are mine or another writer's work, are copyright protected material, and no one may use any part in writing their own stories. This story is PG-13, so if you're under 13 years of age, you need parental guidance. This story is in its rough draft stage, just as the last stories and the writing prompts we've heard. The title of this story is Princess Emnorawyn Stygerguard, and today we're reading chapter 21. If you would like to read along, then send to the email I stated earlier and request a PDF of the chapter. Make sure you are specific. Now let's start. Princess Emnorawyn Stygerguard, Chapter 21. The Scientist's Pages. Prince Hadley wanted to know all that the princess had read, and he didn't want to wait for her to think with him. So he worked on creating a message ball. At first he was unsuccessful, but then a book fell out of midair into his hands. Prince Hadley read through many things and created the ball. He sent it off, and then found Commander Offerton. He asked Commander Offerton to train him with the blindfold. Soon after they started, several other soldiers gathered around, and many wondered if Prince Hadley was training to be a dragon rider, and Prince Hadley felt that's what they thought. Prince Hadley motioned for Commander Offerton to stop. He addressed the soldiers. I know we have fewer dragons and not more. I also know a dragon usually chooses his rider. That is not why I asked for this training. He told them about being on the battlefield with Princess Emnorawyn and how she was much better prepared to fight their enemy than he was, so he wanted this training. After he spoke, a few soldiers raised their hands and also asked for the training. Commander Offerton agreed, and he realized that they would all need this training. Soon King Cronte came and saw the training, and someone told him the reason. He agreed they all needed the training, so he helped organize his soldiers to get the training in shifts. King Cronte felt they needed to find more allies. Were there other kings besides King Jopier? He didn't know. He spoke to his advisors. They didn't know, and felt if there were other kings, they would be very far away. King Cronte went to his wife to see how she was doing. His wife seemed to be in much better health lately, and when he went to her chamber, he saw a circle of children surrounding her. When he walked in, his wife looked up and smiled. She motioned to the children. This is what we need, she said. We have to bring back magic. Back. King Cronte smiled at his wife and looked at the children. They were young, and that meant they wouldn't have all the inhibitions they didn't need to have. But it also meant they were too young for battle. King Cronte went to his own chamber. He sat down and sighed. A book fell into his lap, so he just started reading it. Princess Emnorawyn received the message ball from Prince Hadley. She wondered if she could send the images of the pages she had in her mind in the message ball instead of a message, and she decided to try. The next morning, no one had seen Prince Hadley. King Cronte found him lying down in his chamber. Son, are you okay? Did you overdo it yesterday? Prince Hadley opened his eyes and rolled his head toward his father. He tried to roll up on his elbow, but then he laid back down, put his hands over his face. It wasn't the training. I sent a message to Princess Emnorawyn. And it worked. But, well, I asked her for the contents of the pages she saw in the enemy's kingdom. He took his hands down and tried to roll up on his elbow again, but he felt dizzy and laid back down, and once again closed his eyes. I'm glad I don't have her gift. I don't know how she walks around and looks at this stuff. King Kronte pushed his eyebrows together. He got closer and squatted down near his son. I'm not sure I understand. Are you okay? Father, there is a lot of information, replied Prince Hadley. He opened his eyes and rolled his head toward his father. Will you ask Mom if there is a way to take these pages out of my head and put them on paper? I'd like more people to look at them. Not that I think Princess Emnorawyn missed something, but... King Kronte put his hand on his son's shoulders. Anytime there is a lot of information, it is better for more than one person to look at it. King Kronte stood up. I'll talk with your mother. Then a book fell out of thin air onto Prince Hadley's stomach. King Kronte reached down and picked it up. Then again, your mother is teaching children. She is teaching magic to them, so I will read this to you. King Kronte flipped through several pages until he found what he thought they needed. Then he read the passages aloud to his son. The spell was quite long, and Prince Hadley had trouble trying to remember it as the pages floated through his mind. Finally, he decided to say the spell aloud, and his father would say the next part if he got stuck. At the end of the spell, King Kronte saw a swell of golden light rise out of his son's mind and spread out. It spread out to a large rectangle. King Kronte stood holding the spellbook. He backed up and gawked at the light. The golden light flickered through some colors and became paper. The pages drifted down on top of Prince Hadley. They completely covered him, like a cloth for a bed. King Kronte walked closer, and he leaned over to look at the drawings and descriptions on the page. Hang on, and I'll get some soldiers to remove this page, and then you can look at it and see if it is what you remember. Prince Hadley didn't say anything, but he felt he still had the images in his head, so he thought it couldn't possibly be right or complete. After several minutes, soldiers were removing the stack of pages. They found there were at least 10 pages. King Kronte helped his son up, and Prince Hadley looked at the top page. Yes, it is the same, but it is still in my head, stated Prince Hadley. Do you feel better? pressed the king. Somewhat, replied Prince Hadley. Well, continue reading what's in your head, and we will get several people to look through the pages. The king had the soldiers follow him with the pages, which thankfully bent easily to go through the arch to the chamber. They went to the advisors to have them read. Okay, writers, that is the end of chapter 21. Leave a comment on how the magic is expanding. Before, the kings locked the books in libraries, and now the books are out, and they're dropping out of bubbles into people's hands. Leave a comment on the pages in Prince Hadley's mind. Would you want that information in your mind, or are you glad you don't have Princess Emnorawyn's gift of photogenic memory? Leave a comment on how large the pages were. Have you ever seen pages that large? I've seen pages that are close. When I worked at HCAD, or Houston County Appraisal District, Harris County Appraisal District, they could print out maps, certain sections of the city and stuff like that. They would print out maps on extra large sheets of paper. So I saw some close to that, maybe not quite that big. Join me Tuesday for some jargon and a story with a setting. Join me Friday for chapter 22 of Princess Emnorawyn and Stygerguard. Visit my website, bymichaela.com. Read some character bios. If you read some, then leave a comment on which ones you've read. All your comments will help us start conversations, build our community. Keep all comments respectful. And remember, someone else's perspective can help you with your writing. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and the bell so I lost my place. Sorry. And the bell so we can continue to write together and other people will have a higher chance finding this video and this channel since your likes will push the video out to a greater audience. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate your participation. If you know someone who would like this video, please share it with them. This is Michaela with Write with Michaela. Bye for now.